Well, I think we all have that one space we wish we could upgrade. Maybe it's a backyard that could use some love, or a patio that needs refinish. For more than 30 years, Borsello Landscaping in Lewis, Avondale, and Hockessin has been turning everyday spaces into personal retreats. It started with just a borrowed credit card and a push mower. And like grass, their business has continued to grow, proving that you can take the ordinary into the extraordinary with lots of creativity and a great team behind you. For more than 30 years, Borsello Landscaping has been designing and building high-end residential escapes.
We're a design and build company. We really focus on unique approaches, like outside of the box thinking, and how we can really kind of improve the way people enjoy their space.
It all started with a borrowed credit card and a push mower.
My grandmother let me have my grandfather's Sears credit card. So I went to Sears and I purchased a push mower and paid her back as quickly as possible. And then she lent me $75 so I could get my first string trimmer.
3 decades later, Borsello Landscaping isn't just cutting grass, it's crafting luxury.
So we started adding features like custom carpentry, masonry, hardscaping, lighting, audio, pool construction. We're always looking for something new that we can add into a space.
One of those new additions is Conway Bristow, a Delaware native whose architectural impact spans the globe.
I met Mike at a networking event down in Rehoboth a little over a year ago and hit it off. Got to learn more about the company, more about their projects, how they do things, and just seemed like a good place to be.
Conway's career has taken him around the world, designing everything from resorts in China.
I got to work on the Atlantis resort in China, which was really cool. Actually, when I was in college, in my intro to landscape architecture class, they showed us the Atlantis in the Bahamas. And I signed up thinking I'd design parks and backyards, and then I saw that image and I was like, I want to do that. And ended up being my first job out of college, the first project I worked on.
To palaces in Qatar.
So we did everything for that, from helping coordinate with the civil engineers to place the buildings, to figuring out all the circulation, just to how they would use the space on a daily basis. It was over a mile long, and there was palaces, private residences, their version of the Congress building, their version of the White House.
But for Conway, all roads led back home to Sussex County.
I've always had that vision of bringing back that high-end resort, high-end planning here back home to Delaware, and applying those values to a residential property.
He's not alone. Mike says it's his whole team that makes Borsello stand out.
Our design director, Pete, is a very talented man, very detail-oriented, very focused on doing things correctly. And then Conway joined our team and is really just, I think, a perfect fit. He's wonderful to work with, super talented on the design side. Those two together are just great.
Mike and Conway's collaboration includes their in-house 3D design studio, giving clients a full idea of what the finished product will look like.
It could be anywhere from an hour to a couple days, depending on the scale of the project, but it's been such a useful tool over the years.
While some firms subcontract the final build, Borsello keeps it all in-house, ensuring every job is done right.
Subcontracting, you don't have as much control. And not that I'm a control freak, but I really do like to have control over our product and our scheduling, and just the way things are handled and the way my clients are treated.
From backyards to beachfronts, the mission remains the same: exceed expectations and never stop evolving.
Constantly reinventing ourselves, constantly pushing to improve, huge focus on just overall customer experience, and we're hard on ourselves in a good way.
Continuing their client-first approach to delivering high-quality craftsmanship, bringing landscaping visions to life. Now, Mike tells us if you are interested in setting up a personalized consultation, you can do that by going directly to their website or by giving their friendly front office a call. We'll have all that information on our website. Just click on what's happening today.